you will see the recording on the chat, but you will not be able to access the recording. Please give us some time. We will upload the recording on YouTube and share the link with you for your reference. Everyone on this call is muted, so if you have any question, please raise your hand and I will allow you to unmute yourself and post your question. Sorry, I also noticed my colleague Mustafa is joining us as well. Mustafa is the functional lead of Tatmeen. So yeah, I don't see any hands risen so far. So we'll wait. We'll keep this call open till 11:30. If there are no questions, then we can conclude the call. Noreen, can you please unmute yourself? Noreen and Joseph.
Hi, good morning. So I had a question about being able to register the service with multiple clients. Now, we're a warehouse in the free zone, and we currently do not have capability or registration. We do have our GLN number, but I guess I just wanted to understand, because I was told that if we register for Tatmeen, it would be just for one client. So does it have multi-client functionality?
Okay, you as a 3PL company, your role on Tatmeen will be to receive, pack, unpack, and send products. You do not have a pharmaceutical entity role on Tatmeen. You cannot act as a pharmaceutical company, so you cannot do commissioning on Tatmeen or dispensing on Tatmeen. So you cannot do commissioning on Tatmeen, to be specific. If you want to act on behalf of any pharmaceutical company, let's say an MH or a licensed agent, they need to create a user for you and give you their credentials only. You cannot act based on your GLN on behalf of someone else.
Okay, so the MAH would have to give us a user with their credentials.
A user that has access to their GLN. So each GLN is having one single point of contact, the stock. The stock can create as many users as they want. If they want to create a user and give you that user, then that user will have access to the GLN of the MAH or the GLN of the licensed agent. So you will be acting on their behalf using the username that they created for you.
Understood. And then if we were not in that position and we are just a warehouse, so Our registering with Tatmeen is simply just to say that we've accepted the shipment, right? It's not client-based.
Mhm.
Okay,
You
understood.
you can accept any shipment from any client and send any shipment to any client. There is no I think you're referring to this because the MAH would give you approval to for pharmaceutical products based on a certain MAH or certain client only, correct?
Yes.
Okay, no, on Tatmeen, that's not validated as such. You can receive any product from any client. There's no restrictions on that.
Okay, and if they give us a user, then that would be a different platform for us?
It's the same platform, but different processes you can access there, different functionalities. So you cannot access the commissioning functionality or you cannot do commissioning on Tatmeen if you are a 3PL. You can do commissioning only if you are an MAH or you are a licensed agent. So if they create a username for you and give you that user, then you will be able to do or perform commissioning for the products associated with their GLN.
Understood. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Welcome. John, good morning. John Mumuzas, can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I have a question about registering the products through the branching interface. And I have seen that I have registered some products and I'm trying to connect the branching interface with Tatmeen. So I'm selecting the products I want, and then on the actions menu, there is a share option, which basically brings up three options. One of which,
John,
yes.
sorry to cut you off, but we cannot answer on behalf of our colleagues in GS1. So what you're saying to me and what you're describing doesn't click in my mind. I haven't seen their portal and I cannot answer on their behalf. If you want, you can reach out to them directly using their email address, tatmeen@gs1-uae.org. Will you able to capture that? tatmeen@gs1-uae.org.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you can reach out to them and ask them. Once you get your products registered on BrandSync, you need to go to Tatmeen portal, check the master data products, and check if the products that you finished their registration on BrandSync are showing on your portal on Tatmeen. If not, then reach out to us and we will try to help you.
So basically, after branching, there is another portal I need to check, which is the Tatmeen portal, correct?
Exactly. BrandSync and GS1 are responsible for the master data, which is the data for the GLNs, the master data of the GLNs, obtaining the GLN, and the master data for the products. They capture those information, and we have an API. They send us those details to Tatmeen directly.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. John, Emmanuel. John, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Nibal and team.
Morning, John.
Nibal, just a quick question. Any updates on the dispensation part in Tatmeen?
Okay, so we have some recent, let's say, successful changes performed, but because John, it's not only us, it's also coming from Mohawk import system. So we are both working together on solving this challenge. We have some breakthroughs, and I hope without commitments that we will get it very soon.
Okay, no problem. But you will announce or update us, right?
Yes.
Like that once. Okay, no worries. And another thing, I'm not sure if this is the correct department also regarding the renewal of the registration with BrandSync. since there is an ongoing, and I know like we have purchased the annual registration. So do we
Mhm.
need to renew, or do we have to wait first if the dispensation is fine before renewing that with Bransing?
Why are you linking those together? Why do you think they are related?
I don't know. I'm just asking if this is like are you related, or no, we have to address it directly to them.
I cannot comment on that. Those are
Oh, okay,
two
okay.
separate topics for me, John.
No worries.
I
Okay.
really don't see the link.
Yeah, yeah. Understand, Nibat. Okay, no
Mhm.
worries. Anyway, we'll wait for your update regarding the dispensation. Thank you so much, Nibat.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good
Oh,
one.
okay. You too. Bye.
Um, Abkan, good morning. Hello. Yes, we hear you. Abkan, now we stopped hearing you. Okay. Okay, Abkan, let me take the next caller and then come back to you. Your mic seems to be unmuted, but we don't hear you. Sarah, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, now we hear you. Yes, please go ahead. Abkan?
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
See, good morning.
Good morning.
My question is regarding import procedure.
Okay.
The final import permit is the number which is required for importation, no?
Correct. It's called shipping permit.
Okay, shipping permit. Should we write the full series, that is SHPMP, like that, or just the number in importation procedure, so that for in Tatmeen system?
Okay, Akan, there are different pages on Tatmeen. One page, for example, is the file upload. There is a training manual for file upload that specifies exactly how you need to put it. If you're using a business to business, there is a technical guideline for manufacturers where it specifies exactly how you need to put the SHP, in which format and which length, etc. If you want the correct answer and accurate answer for a question, please refer to those documents that are published on tatmeen.ae.
Okay. And another doubt is, once we upload in Tatmeen system, what is the time limit for importation? That is, before expiry of the permit, we can import, or it should be imported within some limited time.
Yes, within the lifespan of the shipping permit. So if the shipping permit is valid for 3 months, you need to import within 3 months.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Then,
If it's 1 year, it depends on the shipping permit. Please review that when you receive the shipping permit approval from MOHAP by PDF file. Review the expiry date of that shipping permit.
Okay, one more thing. Assuming if the registration is expired and we want to, we have already
Which
submitted.
registration? Which registration?
Assuming that that is a MOH, this drug registration is expired. That is product registration. I mean product registration. If it is expired, then
Yeah.
what is the grace period for importation through the Tatmeen
Okay.
system?
Okay, if the registration expired, then I'm assuming that this gets automatically disabled or deactivated on BrandSync, which means that it will be deactivated on Tatmeen. Tatmeen depends on BrandSync details. BrandSync owns the master data. So if you want to check when does this product get deactivated on BrandSync, please reach out to them. We are just the repository of the master data. We don't control the master data. Reach out to them and ask them how long or when do you deactivate the product after they expire.
Okay then. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Sarah, good morning.
Good morning. Hi, Niba. Sorry, I was having some technical issues.
No problem.
I wanted to ask about, we have a GLN for our scientific office, but we do not receive any samples there or any products in regards to the with G10s. And they've been requested to be onboarded onto Tatmeen, but they don't really have any use for their onboarding on Tatmeen.
So you're saying you received an email or a request from the ministry
Yes.
telling you, please
Just
connect
a
to Tatmeen?
reminder.
Okay.
Just a reminder for the
Okay, Sarah, I'm not sure
Yeah.
how the ministry is planning to enforce the connectivity to Tatmeen. So I cannot answer on their behalf. I'm not sure whether there will be, I don't know, enforcement in terms of penalties or fines or not. I really don't know how the ministry is planning to enforce it. So my suggestion to you is reply to that email to whoever is sending you and explaining that you have no role on Tatmeen. You are just a marketing office or a sales office that will not receive or send any product. And that's why you don't see the need to connect to Tatmeen, and check what the ministry would say.
But we're receiving this email from Tatmeen themselves.
Okay. Did you
Yes.
from onboarding? From onboarding?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you said from the ministry.
No. I said it's from Tatmeen. We're getting
Okay.
reminders from Tatmeen to onboard.
Yes, we as okay, anything at tatmeen.ae is managed by us. So we are following up on the companies. Okay, but if you receive that email, this means that you already have a JLN.
Yes, we do have a GLN. We issued a GLN for the scientific office once we were the beginning
Okay.
of October, I think, last year, because we were told that all scientific offices operating in the UAE have to have a GLN. So
Okay,
just as a
then
precautionary
I
measure,
got
we
it.
took a GLN. Yes.
I got you. Then you would help us a lot if you just create a username and password for that JLN.
Okay.
Don't use it, but at least just make it so that we can have that check in the box and move to the next company.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay, great. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
Ahmed, good morning.
Good morning, Nibal. How are you?
Good, all good, thank you.
My question is about the cancel receive operation. I noticed there is a cancel receive operation on the portal, and I can notice also that you have added in the last update in the postman collection the cancel ship return and cancel receive return, but there is no API for cancel receive. Is that on purpose or it is just missing?
I am not sure. I need to check. So cancel receive, you didn't see. You found cancel ship and one second.
Yeah, I think after receive, you have to do return shipment. I don't recall if there is a cancel receive, but we can check.
I can see it on the portal, but not in the APIs. This
You
is
saw,
my concern. Yes,
okay, you saw cancel receive on the portal, but not on the API.
exactly. Yes.
Okay, then it must be something missing in the documentation. Okay, we can check.
That's a note. Another thing, when I use the cancel receive operation, we note that the goods cancelled is still on the ownership of the receiving party. It doesn't get so the
Yeah,
I
because
cannot
see,
do the operation.
yeah,
Hmm.
see, the thing is that when you cancel an action, so now let's say, for example, you shipped it to someone, another
Yes.
party. Party A ships to party B. Now it's in transit and waiting for receiving for party B. Now, when party B
Yes.
received it, this means now it's their ownership. That's why I said when you do return shipping, then you will be the sender party B, and then A is going to receive it, and during that time it's in transit. So with cancel, yeah, with cancel receiving, it comes it's reverted back into in transit. But then the guy who shipped it
Yes.
also has to do cancel shipping.
Okay, I got this point, but okay, that's fine for me. One more concern about this. When I have an incoming shipment, and before I do receive it, there is shipment from A to B. At B side, I cannot verify the product status until I receive it. Is there any chance I can verify it before receiving?
Can you tell the use case? Because see, the reason we restricted is because
Yes,
there is
the use case is simple. I can see the hierarchy in the receive screen, but I cannot see the batch expiry and manufacturing dates in this screen. I can see it only in the verified product. So I need to know the manufacturing and expiry date before receiving the goods. Is that possible?
Hi, Ahmed. How are you?
I'm fine. Baha, how are you?
Yes. Ahmed, just to refresh my memory, you work for a systems integrator, right?
Exactly.
Right. Tatmeen was implemented the way it is implemented currently based on requirements we have gathered with Moab. Now, we are receiving specific requirements that will help systems integrators enhance their capabilities. But to be honest with you, we're focused on the supply chain participants at this point in time. Which means, yeah. So we'll take full note of what you are suggesting, but it's going to take a lower priority than whatever a manufacturer is requesting, for example.
Sure, I do agree with what you said. And let me add to this that as a system integrator, we put our notes according to our customer needs. So this request has come directly from one of our customers, asking us to provide the manufacturing date and and expiry dates knowledge before he can receive the shipment. He need to verify it from the portal, but this information is missing. This is why I'm asking.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with our product.
Right. Listen, Ahmed, I'll tell you something. Yes. I'm in touch with a lot of people in the industry. And if you take, for example, Saudi Arabia, they request documentation to be shared across the supply chain participants. So
yes.
It's a practice. So just to answer your question, the receiver should be able to receive these documents from the shipper.
Yes, typically.
Okay, so there is a solution. I'm not saying we're not going to do this feature. What I'm saying is, a manufacturer requesting something directly from us will take higher priority than a systems integrator, because the platform is serving these type of entities. To be honest with you, we will take note of your request. Sure, we'll look into this. We'll record it so it doesn't get lost. But please bear with us. It's going to take some time to implement it.
Take whatever time you need, Baha. We just need it to be implemented anytime.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your help.
Dr. Sayed, good morning. Can you please unmute yourself?
Dr. Sayed, can you hear us?
He's still mute. No?
No, he's active, but he's mute. His mic is active. He can unmute yourself.
Okay.
Dr. Sayed, you can unmute yourself. So please unmute yourself and then ask your question.
I think we lost him.
Yeah, probably. Dr. Sayed, are you still there? Any other question? Okay, Dr. Sayed, looks like you're facing some technical problems in unmuting yourself. If you need any further support, please send us an email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae and we'll be more than happy to help. Other than that, I see no more hands risen. So thanks everyone for joining us. And talk to you all next week, hopefully. Have a great long weekend. And yeah, Maulid Nabawi Mubarak for everyone. Talk to you all next week. Have a great day.